Saudi Arabia, widely recognized for its vast wealth and as the world's leading petroleum producer, has recently astonished the global community with major advancements in agriculture. Situated in the heart of the Arabian Peninsula, the country spans immense desert terrains and shares borders with Jordan, Iraq, Kuwait, Qatar, Bahrain, United Arab Emirates, Oman, and Yemen, strategically positioning it at the crossroads of the Middle East. Its coastal access to the Red Sea and Arabian Gulf further strengthens its role as a regional powerhouse, benefiting from key maritime routes. Historically, Saudi Arabia has heavily relied on importing agricultural goods, but a transformative shift has occurred. Despite being home to the world's largest desert, the nation has made impressive strides in agriculture, not only meeting domestic needs but also exporting crops to other countries, surprising nations like the US with its latest project. But what exactly is this project? Let's explore. Ancient water reserves are at the heart of this transformation. Water, the lifeblood of any agricultural endeavor, plays a pivotal role in greening the arid lands of Saudi Arabia. Beneath the seemingly endless sand dunes lies an invaluable resource: ancient river channels and aquifers. These fossil waters accumulated over thousands of years during periods of more favorable climates and glacial epochs, now tapped into to sustain large-scale farming. Aquifers buried as deep as 1 kilometer underground provide not only vast reserves of oil but also crucial water sources. During the advent of intensive modern farming, a substantial reservoir of water lay beneath the Saudi desert, measuring a remarkable 120 cubic miles or 500 cubic km in volume, equivalent to the capacity of Lake Erie in the United States. However, recent years have witnessed an alarming trend with annual extraction of up to 5 cubic miles, 21 cubic km, from the underground source to sustain agricultural activities. Unfortunately, the region receives negligible rainfall, rendering replenishment virtually non-existent. A study conducted by the School of Oriental and African Studies in London in 2004 shed light on extraction rates, projecting that the Saudis would consume a minimum of 96 cubic miles, 400 cubic km, of their aquifers by 2008. Disturbingly, experts now estimate that approximately 4/5 of the Saudi fossil water has been depleted, draining one of the planet's most significant and ancient freshwater resources in one of its most arid and sweltering locations. To effectively utilize the limited water resources, Saudi Arabia has implemented advanced irrigation techniques, with central pivot irrigation being a standout method. Developed by farmer Frank Zybach in Colorado, the central pivot method enables efficient water distribution across farmland. This ingenious approach involves circular irrigated fields surrounding a central pivot point, allowing for precise application of water, fertilizers, chemicals, and herbicides. Compared to traditional flood irrigation, this method significantly reduces water usage and enhances crop yields. Saudi Arabia has been employing central pivot irrigation for over 5 decades, enabling the cultivation of larger areas of farmland. Central pivot irrigation offers numerous benefits. Firstly, it enables the uniform application of water across large farmland areas, reducing the need for manual labor during the irrigation process, which addresses the challenges of high labor costs and the inconsistency of farmlands. Additionally, the system is highly efficient in water usage, preventing wasteful water runoff and reducing water bills for farmers. The semi-automatic nature of central pivot irrigation, combined with the lateral movement of sprinklers, facilitates easier management of water levels in the soil. Compared to traditional irrigation methods, central pivot irrigation achieves an impressive water application efficiency of nearly 80%. Approximately 2/3 of all irrigated areas in Saudi Arabia employ central pivot irrigation, demonstrating its widespread adoption and effectiveness. This irrigation method has played a crucial role in transforming extensive desert regions into intensively irrigated agricultural land. The government's support and incentives for farmers to contribute to the country's food supply have significantly contributed to the expansion of central pivot irrigation and fertile land. The scale of Saudi Arabia's agricultural achievements is truly astounding. In 1961, the nation possessed a mere 11,400 square kilometers of arable land, constituting a mere 5% of the country's total land area. However, by 2016, the fertile land had expanded nearly threefold to reach an impressive 35,000 square kilometers, an area larger than countries like Belgium and Armenia. This transformation involved converting 24,000 square kilometers of desert and infertile land into fertile soil, surpassing the size of countries like Slovenia. Such progress has enabled Saudi Arabia to utilize its limited arable land to produce and even export agricultural products, defying conventional notions of a desert country's agricultural capabilities. Despite significant advancements, Saudi Arabia faces a serious challenge with the depletion of its aquifers. The country's minimal rainfall and limited natural water replenishment put its water sources at increasing risk of exhaustion. To address this looming crisis and ensure long-term food security, Saudi Arabia has strategically invested in agricultural land abroad, particularly in various African nations. As one of the world's top purchasers of foreign farmland, the country aims to secure its food production and reduce dependency on its diminishing water resources. In addition to these international efforts, Saudi Arabia is exploring natural solutions to make its deserts more fertile, with the Al Bayda project in western Saudi Arabia standing out as a notable example. The success of the Al Bayda project highlights the possibility of scaling up such initiatives to the entire western coast of Saudi Arabia, spanning over 30 million acres or 121,000 square kilometers. This vast region holds incredible potential for agricultural transformation. While implementing such a vision would undoubtedly require substantial investments of both time and funds, the impact would be staggering. By multiplying the agricultural capacity of Saudi Arabia by at least 6 times, the nation could witness significant increases in its GDP, ranging from 3 to 5%. Moreover, with increased rainfall and the revival of once barren soil, large amounts of carbon gases would be trapped, providing a win-win situation for both agricultural productivity and environmental sustainability. Despite the success of central pivot irrigation, Saudi Arabia faces challenges related to water scarcity and the depletion of aquifers due to intensive farming practices. The rapid increase in irrigated land has put considerable strain on the country's water supply, leading to availability issues. However, efforts have been made to address these challenges and reverse desertification in regions like Al-Ula, where overgrazing and deforestation caused fertile land to transform into arid desert. Through collaborations with experts from Stanford University and Harvard University, Saudi Arabia has implemented ancient water conservation techniques, including rock terraces, check dams, and swales to harvest rainwater, along with planting drought-resistant trees to foster a green landscape. Saudi Arabia's transformation from a desert nation into an agricultural powerhouse is a testament to human innovation, resilience, and forward-thinking strategies. Harnessing advanced irrigation technologies, the country has tapped into ancient subterranean water reserves while integrating modern, sustainable methods to combat its harsh, arid climate. Saudi Arabia's commitment to expanding arable land has not only increased food production but also paved the way for long-term environmental sustainability. By focusing on renewable energy sources and cutting-edge farming techniques, the nation is ensuring its future food security. These efforts, combined with initiatives to conserve and manage water resources more effectively, position Saudi Arabia as a global leader in agriculture in arid environments. Its journey serves as both an inspiration and a blueprint for other regions facing similar climatic challenges, highlighting the potential of combining tradition with innovation to overcome environmental obstacles.